Take one. Take one. Cut.
Hey, what's up, homies? Yep, my bike has fallen down, and this is a video on how to pick it up. This video is useful, I done one a while ago, for kids. You know, a kid that hasn't developed that upper body strength yet, trying to pick up a 110 or something a little bit heavier. A lot of times they'll go and grab the bike by the handlebars, and it's like, ugh, ugh. Kind of hard to pick up. This is something I've seen from, you know, when guys pick up a Harley or a big, you know, GS6 or whatever the BMW, you know, adventure bikes are, or whatever, something like that. Or, as I just experienced myself, pick up your bike when you're injured. So you got an injured limb. Let's say that you never have to use this for that situation. But, okay, as far as the kid thing, you know, a lot of times just picking the bike up like this is kind of heavy. An easier way for the kids to pick up the motorcycle. You know, if it's on this side, it's falling on the left side. One thing to take note of, if the rear wheel is in the air and it's still spinning, meaning you've fallen, the rear wheel is still spinning, the bike's still running. Make sure that when you go to pick up this grip, pull the clutch in, okay? Pull the clutch in, your legs are bent. Sorry, a little tender on this side. You're gonna squat the bike up. So you're gonna straighten your legs and walk backwards at the same time. Not too bad. Okay, so this is kind of a way for kids to pick up their bike if they're not developed in upper body strength enough to help, you know, pick up their bike. You know, or it's that guy who's tired at the end of a race or end of a trail ride. Just a different way to pick your bike up. Okay. I hate to do this again, but just recently myself, having to try and get out of the woods by myself without a cell phone, I remember doing such a thing like something like this. Just one arm squat. So, there you go. Simply grab the handlebar, grab the rear fender, your squat, your legs are bent. You're going to squat the bike up and walk backwards at the same time. Okay? This is another way to pick your motorcycle up if you're tired, or if you just haven't developed that upper body strength to be able to hook your bike up. Okay? So, that's my tip. As I'm sweating here in the garage. You know, I'm looking at my notes here. I also wanted to close off with something. It's been a while, and I wanted to take the opportunity on this platform, and when I finally got the confidence in myself to just, you know, throw some other stuff out there, you know, as far as just everyday stuff that can help. And one of the things that's helped me is, I want to talk about is, you know, because, and in saying this, I'm not saying that I have any particular problem or there's any ulterior motive here or whatever. I just want to pass the buck. I want to help other people. It's the reason I do schools, to leave it better than when I left it, than when I found it, as I did. Let's start. How do you start your day? Okay, one of the ways I definitely start my day better. Some days I don't always start it this way, but if I start my day better, it's usually with the Bible. I'm not saying you gotta read the Bible if you're not religious, that's fine. I understand that. I start the day with the Bible. Christian thing is reading Proverbs, whatever day of the month it is, you read that chapter. Say some prayers, whatever, but follow that up with excuse me, steak dinner. I just look at food these days and I get indigestion, so, and I burp. But I follow that up with YouTube. My laptop is usually set up with YouTube, motivational videos, anything motivation, just a bunch of motivation. Okay, as far as, you know, I'm looking at my notes. Tony Robbins is the big one. I mean, for years I followed that guy. Tony Robbins, the hip hop preacher Eric Thomas, Les Brown, David Goggins. That dude's badass. Sorry, badass. 3-letter word, but sorry. But how you start your day. Get up 20 minutes earlier. I want to challenge you guys. Learn those people, who they are. Get up, read a passage from the Bible. If you're not a religious guy, fine. Get up and at least get some exercise in you. Start that video, the YouTube video, where you just listen to something positive and get in like 10 minutes or 12 minutes of exercise. Whether it just be pedaling your bicycle, pedaling a stationary bike, walking on a treadmill. Something easy. If you just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, something. And start your day more positive. We live in an era, or, you know, where there is a hell of a lot of depression and a hell of a lot of negative thinking out there. And it's not easy. But I wanted to use this platform to present this to you, something I learned when I went to rehab, and I've done it before rehab and wherever, and I'm not proud to say that I went to rehab. Actually, I am proud to say, because I would never want to go through what I went through to get to rehab, but I wouldn't change it because it made me a better person. But, and all the stuff I've learned, it's made me a better person, and how I start my day is definitely beneficial to myself. If I start my day more positive this way, reading the Bible, getting up, doing some exercise, listening to something positive, when I go to work, it's way more productive, it's way more fun, it's way more happy, and I'm easier to get along with Rich. I'm not so much grumpy like I used to be back in the day, or angry like I used to be. But I am much easier to get along with myself. So, and you know, it's tough. We live in a tough day and age. So I just want to use this platform to pass that on to you. I can't believe I'm saying this because it's like kind of awkward for me to say this and bring this out, but you know what? Hell with it. Why not? Because the thing is about why I do schools, you know, I had to find a reason why I do schools to get more passionate about it. And why it's so significant to me and what helps me. One of the things about doing schools is it helps me because when I die, I hope it's a long time from now. I'm 44, I hope it's like when I'm 89 or 90. Actually, I want to live to be 100. But I hope when I'm on my deathbed, my son, my awesome son, and all my family, my significant other, whoever she might be, and everyone is around me. I think I know who she might be. But all my family is around me. You know, and on my deathbed, but I want to be a happy time because knowing that I left the world better. It's something I listened to the other day that made me think, like, dude, like, how do you want to leave the world? You want to just leave the world just being half-assed and whatever, going into a grumpy every day and whatever? Because if you bit the bullet tomorrow, and tomorrow is your day, you pull the ticket, it's like, okay, dude, God says it's your time. Is this the way you want to leave it? I want to leave the world better. I'm laughing because, screw it. I'm going to tell you this. I look at things funny. Any of my friends watching this know that I look at things funny, and I have a funny way of looking at things. I was brought up Catholic for half my life. When I went to rehab, I transferred over to Christian, whatever. And I'm not getting religious on people. I'm not the type of person who pushes religion on people. You can believe in whatever you want to believe in. I know that Christian, for me, made a lot more sense than some of the Catholic stuff that's pushed on you that I didn't understand. And I'm sorry because my mother's probably watching this thinking, what are you saying? But the Christian belief helped me understand a lot of things. And but one of the things that didn't change is, you know, when you die and you go to Purgatory, you know, you slide into the pearly gates. I'm going to be sliding sideways on a dirt bike. And St. Peter's going to be standing there with a clipboard, you know, and he's going to look, he's going to see me come and be like, okay, Lafferty, Rich. And the clipboard, the paper's just going to fall and hit the floor because of all the stupid crap that I've done in my life. But there's going to be a lot of good things, hopefully, that I did to, you know, get me to kind of cover up those, not cover up, but kind of knock those not so good things I did out of my life away. And, you know, one of the things is just doing dirt bike schools, man. I want to pass on my knowledge and my fun factor of riding a dirt bike to other kids, and hopefully when I get to the gates and St. Peter's is like, dude, you're good. You can come on in. All right. So if not, I'm going to just stand there and I'm just going to make him laugh and bust his balls, not bust his balls, but make him laugh so hard that he's just going to have to let me in to get rid of me. But that's my funny way of looking at how you get let into the gates of heaven. You're sliding into purgatory, sliding sideways to the gates of heaven. So I can't believe I said that on camera. I'm gonna post this, and you can think of me whatever you want, but I'll leave you with this. One of the things that gave me the confidence, and I want to say gave me the confidence but it was hard for me. It's been 2 years, I think now, since I went to rehab. Yeah, I've done rehab. 10 years ago, if you told me I went to rehab, I'd punch you in the face thinking, dude, what do you think? I was doing some bad things with some bad people. And I remember the last week of rehab. The last week of rehab is pretty much preparing you for the public. Basically setting you back into the public, where making you understand that, before you went to rehab, you've pretty much constructed a minefield. And then when you sit back into public, you gotta kind of navigate through that minefield. There's going to be different people, even family members, that look at you differently, people that look at you differently, and you're going to go into it no matter what you do, what you say, and even this video right now. People are going to say, he's on drugs, he's high, he's drunk, he's this, he's that. Excuse my language, but fuck that, dude. I'm just being real. And, it's tough. It's been a couple years, but, I don't care what people think of me. I used to be that person that cared about what people think of me. I don't anymore. I'm just being real, and I'm trying to pass the buck and help that person, because I know a lot of guys my age that have, cashed their chips in, I'm just going to say that, too soon, and or in bad, negative areas in their life and just in a rut. And I wish I could help them out of it, and I don't know how, because you can only help yourself. But think about what I'm getting back to is, my tip that I gave you, but also the ending to this is how you start your day. I'm going to challenge you for 5 days. Start your day the way I said. Even if you knock the Bible out, just start your day with listening to something positive. Get on YouTube and punch in motivation. Just punch in motivation. I guarantee you, Tony Robbins, Eric Thomas, Les Brown, or David Goggins are going to be one of the 4 guys, or Jim Rome, or some of the old school dudes, old heads, that are going to come up and just listen to them. If you start your day with that versus the freaking news, I don't turn the news on anymore, but I guarantee you it'll start you in a better day. And if you get in the habit of doing that every day, it'll help you have a better life. And it'll help you think differently. On top of that, I always like to leave one more thing. When I go to sleep, I listen to affirmations. Affirmations just to help reinforce things. And whatever it is you're trying to change in your life, just punch in affirmations. Just Google. As I'm sweating through my shirt. And see what happens. Okay? So comment like you would. Like, dislike, comment. I say dislike because if you dislike, just so you know, YouTube likes, sees that, and it helps boost my rating. So thank you for dislike. If you want to be a real jerk, just don't like it at all. Don't dislike it. Don't do anything. There you go. Don't even view it. But this is just me being real. It took me a long time to get to this opportunity to be real, to be who I am, to get confidence, and here I am, dude. And there's only one thing you can control in life. That's your own attitude. And dirt bikes aren't about winning trophies, aren't about racing. It's about the people you meet. And if I could pass anything on to young kids out there, that's what I want to pass on. Thank you. Peace out, folks. Late.
Oh, got the camera dirty. Oh shit. Poopy. Oh poopy.